I hope we're live. I think we're live. Let me just get this set up here. There we go. All right, lovely, lovely. Couple of things I need to do before we get started. I just need to clean up the mess here a little bit because, well, it's a little bit messy, you know? Just a little bit messy. Let's get this filter out the way. I could put that like here. Kind of want to get this bike out the way. Can we just put that like there, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of in the way. Actually, let's put that filter back. It really wasn't in the way there. It was kind of alright there. Cool. Alright, I don't know if we got anyone in yet. Hey Matt, how you doing? Hey BJD, how you doing? Nice to see you. I am early, I know. Yeah, do I have a reason for that? Not really, at the same time, yes. I was like, kind of ready for the live stream. I was like, I can't be bothered to just wait around. There just wasn't much point for me, so I was just like, I'll go live a bit earlier. Then I can finish water a bit earlier and stuff like that. And, you know, I have uni tomorrow. Get up early for that and blah, 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 blah. Anyway. So, that's why I'm a bit early. Hello, Glenn. How you doing? Nice to see you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like. And also, you might notice we're in the vertical landscape stream thing. Not landscape, because that would be horizontal. Vertical we are. Reason for that is because that's the way I'm going forward. I'm not going to be doing horizontal streams anymore, I don't think. Unless it's like something like a egg watch kind of thing. Or like if I'm breeding my discus and I want to film that. Then that'll be a horizontal stream. But other than that, I'm going to be doing vertical. Reason for that, there's a much bigger reach. You know, if I do a vertical stream, I get a couple thousand viewers. If I do a horizontal stream, I might get 100. So yeah, that's kind of the reason. And I guess, yeah, that's why. So anyway, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that like, of course. Subscribe as well if you're new, of course. I'm just going to get some things set up, so don't mind me while I'm busy. I got my laptop here, which I can just open up. Making dinner ready, lovely. I know, they push vertical out more and it's just more attractive to stream like that. I get more subscribers that way. And it's more worth my time, you know. I still, like, I can spend, look, I've already got 28 people watching. After 3 minutes, there's 28 people of you here watching. Now, I know most of those are just scrolling past and stuff, and probably most people don't even care. But still, it counts as viewers, it counts as, what do you call it, like, getting out there, getting the channel out there. There's at least 28 people who have seen my name, JJ Keeping Fish, you know, getting the name out there, getting everything like that. It just helps with that. And that's the main reason. So yeah. Don't forget to hit the like though. Let me put that in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button. And yes, streaming horizontal is really cool with all the graphics and overlays I can do. And sound effects. And here that's a bit less the case. Although, what can I do here? I can put lighting on. Lighting off, what's this? I can do a green screen, look. Oh, wait, oh no, shoot, no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. But you can do stuff like that. A 49 was uploaded. Oh, you can also upload shorts. Retouch. I don't know. There's just many things, you know? Like, it just makes more sense. Oh, there's a lot of things. Whatever. Anyway, hello, David. A horizontal for edited long-form videos, everything else portrait, mistake, watch on fire. Yeah, true. That's the thing, long-form videos will be horizontal and that's fine. Everything really else, people do watch horizontal live streams, but usually only like specific things. Like, they gotta be specifically interested. And the thing is, these people are not specifically interested in me, I don't think. Or I don't know. Or that might be the case when you got a larger channel. But until that, you know, vertical is the way to go. Most watch on phones, I should have... Yeah. True. So it makes more sense. This fills the screen, you know, rather than like a horizontal. So anyway, enough rambling on about that. Let's just get on with the blinging live stream. But yeah, hit the like. Let's actually do a little poll. Can we do a little poll? I'm going to do a little poll. Okay, wait. 1 second. Yeah, landscape with guests is good. Yeah, true. True. Poll. Are you subscribed? Simple question. Yes or no? Just to, you know, just to know what people are saying. How are the fish doing? I understand they were overfed a bit while you were away. Fish are doing fine. Yes, a few tanks were a bit overfed. But the problem is, I can show you, there just weren't that many fish in there. Like this tank, look, is quite empty with fish-wise. There's not many fish in here. And that was kind of the issue. So yeah. Lovely, lovely. Anyway, we're going to go over some of these tanks. I did put in the title Vivarium Preparation because, well, Vivarium is getting closer. It's next week, which is kind of crazy. Like a week from now, I'll be really preparing for that, and I haven't really prepared for that. So yeah, anyway. I'm doing good, Matt, thank you. Yeah. Busy with uni and stuff, but it's going alright. It's going alright. Okay, also what I want to do, I want to start using this tank here. Now this tank, hey Greg, how you doing? Nice to see you. This tank here is going to be for fish that I want to breed. Either if I don't have the space right now to breed them, or whatever, I'm going to have this with fish I want to breed. So even though in the UK, Jack, I've got a lot of pisogramma. I would love to take the pisogramma off you, to be honest with you, because yeah, pisogramma are cool. So you might want to order extra stock since there will be quite a crap. Well, that's the thing. I am. Tomorrow I've got a fish delivery come in. Have I ordered much for tomorrow? Not really. I've just ordered some specific things for a customer and a few extra things. I'll be doing my massive order next week. And yeah, but I'm trying to think. Okay, I need you guys' input. Do you think that anything I will take to Vivarium will be sold? Because I'm kind of debating that. Because I'm thinking, like, say I take neon tetras. Who's going to buy my neon tetras? Like, for what reason? Why would somebody buy neon tetras? Or does it only make sense for me to take more rarer stuff, like pistogrammas, like certain types of cories, like certain types of, I don't know, you know? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What size is the tank? This tank here is 70 liters? 70, I think. Yeah. Breed sturbos with rice fish in there. What, in this tank? This tank here? The thing is, for breeding, rice fish, I'm already kind of breed. You know what's crazy? Let me go show you. I think we can actually go check. I think we've already got eggs. Now, I'm not 100% certain, but we might have eggs. So, let me show you. You know what I also say? The quality on these vertical streams are actually not that bad. I'm looking like at my MacBook here. The quality seems decent, you know? It's like not that bad. It's like alright. So yeah. Will it be possible to order through your website, pick up at the event, like fit? Yeah, I would say so. I need to make a special thing, and yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, I need to do that. Like I need to create, wait, maybe I can do that right now, wait. 1 second, I might be able to do that right now. Like create an option for pickup Vivarium. I'm gonna do that right now. Because that actually does make sense to do. Because of course there should be that option. Shipping? No, it's not under shipping. We'll still with some rainbows. Yeah, but I have a tank here, look. This tank here has, I have two stir-bys in here, and I have these Pseudomogel furcatus rainbow fish, which they are doing okay, but some of them seem a little bit misshapen, and I don't know. But I think they are breeding. I think they are. Okay, how do I do this? I don't know how to do this. It's not payment methods. Send. You can ship. Pick up in. Maybe I should just put the option of pickup. Vivarium. Nah, okay. Keep checking. Yeah. I'm trying to find where I can actually do it. I actually don't know if I can do that or where I can do that. That's a really good question. I'm trying to find. I can't see it right now. Will be in ship. It's not WordPress. No, it's Jouweb, which is like a Dutch company. So it's not WordPress. But the thing is, there is the option to pick up. So I could just put on my website, like, if you want to pick up a Vivarium, just use the option pick up. And then that should be good. That's what I'll do. I'm going to put, like, I can make on my website, like, a little banner thing. Where it's like, actually, you know what? Let's do it right now. I can't even, like, yeah, let's just do it right now. Can I add? Oh no, add here. You guys can't see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Empty section. There. Right. Like this. Mocht u specifiek vissen willen bestellen voor Vivarium, dan kunt u dat doen en doen via de webshop en dan optie afhalen klikken. Zet ook in de opmerkingen dat dit voor Vivarium is. Alvast bedankt. Alright, I just put a simple thing on my website. Alright, see you later, Glenn. Just here. Biddy biddy doom, boom boom boom. Well, that's what I was looking at. It didn't give me any options. It only gave me an option for pick up at like here. Or like, yeah. But I think if I just duplicate this and also move it to where I have my fish here. Then I can Oh no, wait. Mocht u specifiek een bestelling willen plaatsen voor Vivarium? Okay, this is better. Alright, we're just doing that. Okay, cool, that's kind of sorted out. No! Mocht u... Wait, what did I add in my blinging text? Wait. 1 second. Mocht u specific... Right, can I copy? Copy, yeah, copy, thank you very much. And then... There we go. Alright, cool. Right, let's get something done. Although I need to place it on here as well, really. So, 1 second. Because I need to do it on, of course, all the pages, so just 1 second. Alright, hit the like button. We are going to get to do something. What should we do? What do you guys want to do? I was going to show you the fry, or the... No, not fry. Eggs. Potential eggs. At least I'm still not certain if there are eggs. But I think there might be. Oh, come on. Okay, that's done. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Hello, Emma. I was gonna got myself a couple of insulation bags at IKEA. Sturdy and close with Velcro. Okay, that's good. I'm still wondering how I have to do it with, like, if I'm taking fish there, like, how do I keep them and how do I keep them warm and stuff like that? I'm still trying to figure that out. Don't quite exactly know. Anyway, I got these things here. And you might know what these are. These are the little spawning mop thingies. For like rice fish and, you know, things like that. Let's check if we got any eggs. I think these are eggs. Or not. They're kind of too wet to actually tell. But then I don't want to squeeze them too hard. Because I feel like then I'll actually break them. Especially because this is like kind of a harder material than like spawning mops, you know? Okay, I don't think I see anything here. Nope, I do not see anything in here. We got one other mop here though. That we could try. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay, I don't see anything, to be honest with you. It's kind of weird, because I did see these guys have, like, eggs. So I don't know if they're just not using these specifically, and if I would put a spawning mop in, if that would work. Or potentially, there is a spawning mop in there. Maybe they're using that. So what I think I'll do is quickly grab that. It's on the bottom here. You know, who knows? Maybe they're using that instead. You never really know. Let's see if that looks more promising. You guys can see what I'm doing? I don't see anything. No. Good, so it doesn't seem that's the case. What if I like hang this up? Maybe then. Let me just do that. And then we'll see maybe in a couple days. Doesn't seem anything for now. Which is alright. I mean, it was just that, well look, they're still young because I bred these myself, these rice fish. But I saw some eggs. And yeah. Because they're still young. But I did see some eggs the other day on one of these. So that's why I was kind of questioning that and like what was happening. The venue is kept with very warm temperature, lots of stores have fish. Yeah. They also probably add pure oxygen when preparing for transport to... Makes sense. Makes sense. The thing is though, I think a lot of the companies there of course are going to just be staying there. I'm probably not going to be staying there. I'm going like back home here and, you know, back and forth. Which means the fish will only be in the bags for a maximum of like 18 hours, I think. Because, well, it depends if I package the fish before and not on the Sunday morning or the Saturday morning, which I guess I'll do that Friday, next Friday. You know, bag them all up, keep them nice and warm with heat packs and everything. And then, let's see, and then they'll be going, and then we'll be home back here, or maybe like a maximum of 24 hours, which is doable, because I've sent fish before that have taken 24 to 48 hours and they've been fine. So, yeah, I think that's good, and yeah, I don't know. I think that should be all right. And then for when I come back, I can repackage them and everything, and that should be fine, you know. So I think we're all right on that front. Let's see. Heb je die zelf gemaakt of gekocht? Ik moet hier. Those spawning mobs. Well, you can buy those are these here. $4.99. $4.99. Yeah, those are these here. They're quite cool. Not bad. You can make them yourself, but for the price, they're not bad. You get 2 of them for $4.99. So I'll probably take these to Vivarium. I've only got two packets left though, so limited stock. Limited. Honestly, I think for Vivarium, I'm just taking a bunch of random stuff. My thing is just gonna. My table's gonna be filled with random stuff. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna be one of the specialists. I'm not gonna be specialist in anything. You know, you have some amazing specialists there. You have some discus specialists, like Discus Tessel. You got, you know, all kinds of specialists. Even like Bucephalandra specialists. I remember from last year, and like, I'm just gonna be a bit of a mix match. Remember, it's the first time I'm doing this kind of thing, so I don't really know where I stand and what would work well. So I'm going to take a bunch of everything. If you feel like supporting me, come round to my stand. I think I'm stand 143, something like that. I'm on the first floor. Come say hi if that's all. You know, you don't have to buy anything. Just come say hi. That'd be good enough for me. But if you do want to support me, then, you know, you can buy some of the fish. I'll be taking some of the fish that I've bred too. For example, these guys. I'll be taking a bunch of these. These are my Praecox rainbow fish. And they're just amazing. Like, you know, if you want some of these, they're super healthy. Like, yeah, these guys are really healthy. Come by and you can get some of those. I probably will be taking some of these rice fish, even though they're still small. But I think they will sell. And what am I going to do with tons of rice fish, you know? So, yeah, you know. And I'll be taking plants. I'll be taking a lot of plants. So, for example, some of these plants here, we got some amazing Anubias and things. And yeah, you know, I don't know how I'll compete with the prices of the other places. I'm not sure on that. But generally, my prices are reasonable, I would say. Not the most expensive, that's for sure. So yeah. Hello, the Shaman Witch. The pink and blue ones are so pretty. Yeah, of the betas, yeah. They are getting really nice. Might be on the... Yeah, the eggs might be on the... That's a good point. Big companies bag up fish early morning both days. They have staff bagging fish on Sunday. Oh, really? Okay. Right. Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes, to be honest with you. We'll just see how everything works out. Anyway, what should we do now? I don't really know what we should do. So yeah. Haven't even shared the blingin' live stream out. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Create post. Live now. Post. Maybe I should do that. You know, that might help. Now, what I want to do, I think, is grab some fish that I want to breed. Okay, fish number 1 that I want to breed is this dude over here. I've been looking at him for quite a few days now, and I really like him. Look how amazing this one's looking, this Pistogramma male. He just looks amazing. I just really like the way he looks. Now you say, well, you need a female. Well, I already have a female. The female I have is here. This here is an Pistogramma female. I don't know if you can see. At least I'm pretty sure there's a female. I'm pretty sure it is. And, well, the male died, I think, when I had them in here. I had a pair. Got a nice little environment for them, so I'm going to transfer that male into there, I think. That's my plan, at least. So let's do that. We'll catch him out. And see if we can breed him. That'd be amazing. Now, temperatures, I'll just double check, are matching. They're pretty much identical, so no issues with that. I don't think I have any females. I'm trying to look, unless that's a female, but it looks very big and kind of colorful for a female. Look how beautiful this one is. He doesn't want to leave the net. Yeah, really beautiful fish. So, boom. He's in there. And they are going to be happy together, I think. Can you guys see them? Male is there, female is there. They might have their first encounter. They just might, you never know. So yeah. Hit the like button, you guys. There's only 9 likes, 15 people watching, so hit the like. Alright, cool. Cool. Kingo Random. Any tips for guppy keeping? Get yourself some good quality guppies. Maybe that's the most important thing. I think, keeping guppies is not difficult. But if you've got bad quality guppies to start off with, then you're kind of in a rubbish area. Get yourself some healthy ones like these. Look how healthy. They got to be fat, round, big, and just looking like not skinny. And yeah, get yourself some good quality guppies. Like these guys are doing really well. These are some male guppies here. Sounds like you're setting up for a show expo. Where? Yes, I'm in the Netherlands. That's where I'm located. That's where I have my little shop here in the garage. And I'm going to Vivarium. Vivarium is the biggest aquatic event in Europe. It's the last time they're doing it this year. I was there last year as well as a visitor. I got a video on that on my channel if you want to check it out. It's got I think 12,000 views. A lot of people enjoyed that video. So you can check that out if you want. But I'll be there as a vendor this time. So I got my own table and everything. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do and everything like that. Okay, well that's done. So we got a nice little pair of epistos in there. Hopefully they'll just breed. That'd be amazing. I think this is a female. That's definitely a male. Either this is also a male, but I've had her for quite a while, so I'm guessing it's a female. That's just my guess. And I should really get these plecos out, I think, because they're gonna eat the eggs. Yeah, this is almost certain a female, but not very yellow, that's the only thing. In Canada, ooh, yeah, that's quite far away. Favorite fish to keep? That's a good question. I've got to say discus or angelfish. Now, I do have a pair of discus over here. Neo and Nova. They're probably my favorite fish. But I also love my angelfish, which are here. And I have more angelfish also down here. By the way, I think I will be taking some angels to the... look, like angels like this. I'll probably be taking some of these to the Vivarium. I think that'll be good. Look at that clown loach. That's also a really cool fish. Clown loaches. And betters. I'm going to be taking betters. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be taking betters. For sure. Yeah, I really want to take betters. These furcatas not doing the best, but should we check if they've bred? Pygmy core. I don't have any pygmy cores at the moment, unfortunately. Hello, Magnus. No, I don't have any pygmy cores at the moment, so I can't show you those, unfortunately. Right. I'm just gonna go in here, check out what is in this mop. Ooh, shrimp. There's a lot of shrimp in this mop. I kid you not, there's a lot of shrimp. Oh, can we get out? They're nice shrimp. Can't remember when I put these in here. Apparently I have nice shrimp. Like red neocaridina shrimp. Well, looking good. Okay, let's check. Do we think there are eggs in here? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Yes or no? I hope so, but I don't think so. That's my prediction. So far, can't really see anything. Still can't see anything. No. No eggs. No eggs. Well, that's a little bit sad and unfortunate. But what can we do about it? Not much. Right. We'll just leave it there. And, well, I guess that's it. Be cool if those shrimp would all breed in there. Autosinglers, yes I do. I do have autosinglers. I can show you those. Autosinglers. Here we go. Autosinglers. Look at those. I probably will not be taking any autosinglers to Vivarium. Just for the reason that they are quite popular and I don't have many. And if I always, like, you know, I also like to keep a stock for myself, so I probably won't be taking those. Because I wouldn't want those dying, like those, you know, if they would die. Mollies, a few. I don't have many mollies. Just a few little mollies, you know. That's a really nice orange one, though. I kind of like that one. That's really cool. Right. Otters are a bit sensitive, for sure. Okay, let me check one thing real quick. Cool. Alright, awesome. They are a bit sensitive, and I don't know, you know. One thing I will be taking, I think, is rummy noses. Because look at these. So cool. Rummy noses are doing really well. Look at these Gararufa, I mean, not Pandagara. Gararufa, they're so fat. He is so fat. Yeah, I don't know if there will be any otters there even for sale. Well, there probably will be, but I'm not sure how many and stuff. Okay, shall we start using this tank? Because, first of all, let's just take this out. There's nothing in here. This is a waste of time and effort, and nobody really cares about this because there's nothing in it. So, this tank is going to be kind of my hatching tank, but also, how do I say it? Yeah, it's going to be a hatching tank, but also like a tank for my adult. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. For my adult fishies. Look, because it fits, well, usually the lid fits, you know, nicely. Anyway, let's take that off for if we want to, you know, fill it up with fish. We can increase the bubbles a little bit to get a little bit more filtration in. Lovely. Could we suck the bottom off? Yes, we could. Could suck the bottom. Yeah, I think rummy noses will sell definitely. People love rummy noses. But do you think like, what fish would you personally want to see there? Like, what kind of things do you think sell well? Yeah. Hey, Capitan, how you doing? Nice to see you. Like, what kind of fish should I be taking? Because it is a tough decision on what should I take and what should I not take, you know? That's like not easy to think or to decide. Because my end goal is to sell something. You know? The thing is, the only goal I really have is to at least cover my costs and my expenses, which, you know, because I have to pay to be there, have a stand and stuff, so I want to at least cover those expenses. You know, making a little profit, it would be nice, but it's more just an event to meet people and for people to meet me, and I don't know, just a bit like that, you know. Nothing too big or important, or I don't know. Right, we should also add some plants maybe to this tank. What do you guys think? Should we add some plants? I don't know what kind of plant. I don't really have that many plants to add. Could do some fake plants too. Hello, Iris, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Be even nicer if you'd be here helping me. But, you know, it's alright. Guppies. Do you think guppies will sell well? Paradise fish? I'd go for plants in a hatching tank. Plants? What, in this tank? Yeah, but this is not a... Well, what I mean with hatching is all that's happening is, say I have eggs. I'm going to take one of these containers, fill it with water, put the eggs in here, and hang them in so they have like the right temperature and stuff. Maybe add like a little bubbler, a bit of air, you know. Other than that, I'm not doing... They're not going in the tank itself. In the tank itself, I just want fish that I want to breed eventually, or that I want to keep for something like that, for a breeding project, or, you know, something like that. You need your best work. I know. I've had a lot of accidental success with raising fry and heavily planted. Yeah, right. But the goal is not really, at least for this tank, not to breed fish in here. That's not my goal. My goal with this tank is to just have my adult stock, that I'm not selling all my stock. to have like a reserve. For example, you know, I've bred these dwarf neon rainbow fish. Okay, and I'm going to be selling them. These guys here. But I want to keep some adult stock so I can breed them again. Because they are nice fish, and that's why I want to do that, you see. What I think is an advantage of hatching final season plant a tank. Find microphone. That's true. I don't have any moss at the moment. That is true. However, yeah, that is true. It is true. But yeah. But the issue with that is like, well, what I usually then do, look, I hatch them in here, but then once they've like hatched and they are starting to grow, I'll put them in like a tank like this to raise up. So if these guys, what I did, I took all the eggs. Eventually, I just plonked the eggs in this tank. It was a bare, like a bare bottom tank. It was established, but just like nothing in there. And I just put those in. They hatched out, and they've grown up to this size in a couple of months. So yeah, like these guys hatched the 18th of December last year, which is kind of a long time I've had these, I must say. It's kind of long, but yeah. Anyway, hit that like button, you guys. Hit the like, hit the like. Hit the like and the subscribe. But what should I put as like decoration? I think I should take the fake plants out of here, maybe put them in there. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that. So I'm going to take some fake plants from like down here, for example. Because the problem with these fake plants is they can be laying eggs in here and stuff. Well, you don't really want that. You know, I want them to lay eggs in spawning mobs, and I don't know. I'm also thinking about, for my breeding tanks here, to change them more in the style of like, not bare bottom anymore, but having like a substrate. Having like a lot of plants, like a really natural environment. Because I just somehow think that'll help with like breeding the apistogramma, for example. And to do all of that, you know. But I don't know. I'll have to still figure that out and what I want to do. But I think that does make a lot of sense to do, I will say that. Because look, there might be eggs in here, you never know. You never really know. Okay, I'm going to be cleaning these a little bit. Okay, now that's clean, I can just dump it in here. And you know, fake plants kind of look alright in a tank like that. Yeah, maybe I'll order some moss on my next order. Oh wait, I'm rereading. I'm rereading things that have already been said. Sorry. I'm rereading things. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry. Right, we got 15 people in, 13 likes. Hit that like, you guys. Hit the like. Come on. Hit that like button, you guys. Right, we're going to take this out here. Okay, I'm going to be taking this plant out. Give them that a little scrubby. Scrub-a-dub-dub. I'm just cleaning the plant from some blackbeard algae. So yeah, a little bit busy with that. By the way, I don't know how long I'll go live for. I think I've been live for 46 minutes. I might make it like, I don't know, it might be an hour, might be a little bit more than an hour. I'm not too sure. Don't think it'll be like 2 hours, but yeah. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, that's done. Now what I want to do is kind of select from these guys which ones I want to keep and breed. Okay, so here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be taking my container, filling that with a bit of water, and then placing that, well, I'm going to be drying this off a minute. And I'll just place it up here, for example. As long as it's not going to fall off. So I've just placed my container up there. What are we going to do? We're going to be selecting future breeding stock, essentially. Now, we want males, so we're going to choose the best male I can find, which is difficult because they're all scared and gone away now. So I can't really truly see what they're like. But to be honest, as long as I just choose like one that kind of looks good, I think we'll be fine. Now I've got a few females here that look really nice, fat and healthy. These are 2 females. We also need females, of course, so I'm taking those. 2 beautiful females. All right, fantastic. I see a really nice male. Well, I see a few nice males, to be honest with you. This is a nice one too. Looks very stunning. Let's take this dude. I want this guy here. Yep. Okay, so now I got a trio. I think ideally, for stock, I want to have 2 trios. You know, I think that'll be good. Now, I'm going to show you these guys. They don't look like much now, honestly, because they're like stressed out. But I can see these guys are good. So these are 2 trios going in. Okay, I'm going to be putting those in straight away. They're in the tank. First inhabitants in our breeding tank, or our breeding stock tank. Now, yes, they're going to be stressed out for a little bit. But after a while, they'll be happy coming up and they'll be wanting to eat and stuff like that. Now, that's 1 trio. But I said I wanted 2 trios, which is correct. I want 2 trios. Because you always want to like a good backup. Like say one of them dies, say one of the male dies, and I want at least another male, and you know, gotta have backups. So here we go. We go to search for another male. Kind of want a big male. This is a big male here. It's a nice female as well here. I'm going with this one. If he comes, he might not come. I also need 2 more females. This looks like a nice female. This does look like a good old female. Yeah. Okay, so we at least have 1 female. Yep, that's a nice looking Oh, come on. This looks like a nice female, actually. Yep. Okay, and then 1 more male. That's a nice male right there. That's the nice thing about having your own stock and breeding your own fish, is you can exactly choose what fish you want to breed for future generations, or, you know, anything like that. This one does look very nice. Beautiful fish. Beautiful colors. So anyway, that's our second trio. That's going to be it for now. Let's just get these guys in. So we got 2 trios of these guys, 6 in total. Looking pretty good, if you ask me. So yeah, we have 6 of those, which is nice. That's looking good. What else do we want for future stock? Well, that's a good question. I could already select some rice fish. Have been thinking about that. I'm trying to get this zebra danio out a minute. Because he's not supposed to be in this tank. There we go. Lovely. And then we're going to get some of these. I'm going to try and scoop them out. Going to try and get some of these to just put in the sales tank. So I'm just going to grab some and move them to the sales tank here. Just to fill up that tank a little bit more. And to empty this tank out a little bit. Because, yeah. I mean, people can also buy from here, technically. Especially with these fish. Right, that's another 3. Don't know how many I want. Maybe like... I don't know. These don't look... Well, they might just be stressed, of course. Could be stressed, yeah. Anything in the chat happening? Nothing? Nothing. Alright. Okay, what else do we want in our tank to potentially breed? Should I have a look at the rice fish? Let's have a look. It's going to be quite tricky. Because I actually don't know what males and females are. Well, I can't really see from here. I can try though. Or I can also just try by getting a bunch of them. The nicest ones. I really need a smaller net for this. Because they're not afraid at all. And to just pin select is very difficult. Okay. This is a very nice one. Go on, you are chosen. You are. Let me get my little thing here so I can select them. Based on, you know. Boom, we got that one. Which one else do I like? I like this one. Now, you can't just only select the big ones because then you only get females, most likely. So I'm going to have to select some more smaller / tender ones. Again, here I think we're going to do like 2 trios. Try to do that at least. I mean, I might not know exactly. I think these are 2 more females. And let's try to get another male, shall we? Which is quite difficult. I'm gonna go based off my gut feeling. Okay. Now I have like 6. Which country I'm from? The Netherlands. Do you have any idea how to get cheap real plants? They cost a lot in Walmart. That's unfortunate, I guess. I mean, here in the Netherlands, they are not that expensive, and we get good quality ones. Right, look, that's definitely a female. That's a male, female. I've done actually all right, I think. Might have chosen... I think I got a mix here. So I got 6 of these. I'm just going to put these in my little tank. Boom. And the point of these, again, is just to be able to grow them out. And to keep them for when I want to breed them. And yeah, that should be good. But I don't know. I guess you're in the US. That's my guess, at least. So I'm not sure what you can do. Right, at least that's done. What else do I want to do? I don't know. Alright, what other fish could I potentially do? To be extended in most places, especially if they're imported. Can you have one? Have one or what? Trade? Yeah, you might be able to trade. Yeah. These rice fish do really stand out. They are pretty amazing. Now, I don't know if I've only got females. I hope not. I hope I got males and females. Hard to judge, I find that always. Yeah. Alright. Fishies. Well, depends. Depends where you're from. Depends if you have a tank. All of that. Can't just have a fish. Unless you eat it. Right, let me get this out a minute. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-dum. Okay. No, I don't have any sharks. No. No sharks. The closest I would come to a shark is a rainbow shark. Which kind of looks like a shark, but at the same time, also not. Whoops, let me show you. These guys up here. They kind of look like sharks, don't they? Kinda. Look at them. Yeah, that's the closest that you would get. Anyway, let's have a look at the poll. Are you subscribed? 72% says yes and 28% says no. So 32 votes, but only 16 likes. Hit the like, double tap your screen, boom boom, like that. Double tap. Double tap. And yeah, do that. You've got to double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Looks like a catfish. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Yep. Correct. Alright, I don't know what else to do really because this is kind of done. I might want to add other fish at a later state, but at a later stage. But for now, I'm quite happy with this, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to get this in. So it's nice and closed up. Yes, the front's open, but I can't do much about that. And then that's lovely. And subscribe, yeah, like and subscribe, correct. We are getting, well, we're not getting close yet to 10,000 subscribers. We passed 8,000. First need to get 9,000 and then 10,000, the magic number, 10K. That will be cool. I don't know if that will happen this year. I don't think so. It might happen next year. It might happen in 2 years. It might happen in 3 years. It might never happen. Who knows? It all depends on a lot of things. On you guys, really, subscribing. So, if you know any people who like a bit of fishy content, then tell them to subscribe. You subscribed? Awesome. Great. Cool. Amazing. Alright, let's clean... Oh, not clean. Let's spray these plants down here. I think soon I'll round off because we don't have that much more to do. Technically, we could clean some fish tanks, but at the same time, it's a bit also like, well, they're not that dirty because we did clean them. Well, we cleaned them 2 weeks ago, like thoroughly. Like they all had a really good clean 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you remember. Me and my girlfriend were cleaning them before we went to Wales, which is crazy to think that that is 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we were cleaning these fish tanks to go to Wales, and now it's 2 weeks later, we've already been to Wales. That's kind of insane, to be honest. Like, yeah, kind of insane how fast the time goes. Because I remember when we were looking forward to going to Wales, and then that was like 3 weeks before Wales. So since that moment of the looking forward stage, it's been 5 weeks. It's been more than a month, which is just insane. It's mind-blowing how fast time goes. Time will go, like, time does go fast. It's just, before you know it, we'll be 5 years down the line. Who knows what my life looks like 5 years down the line, you know? Who knows what all of these fish look like 5 years down the line? Well, probably most of these fish will be dead, but like, I'm talking about these specific fish because, well, I mean, a guppy can get more than 5 years, but, you know. But I mean more about like how the business will look in 5 years. Will I have my own shop? Will I not have my own shop? I don't know. Friend has an eel in his room and it's in a small tank. Right. Is it big or what? Or is it small? Or... Hello, Tammy from Alberta, Canada. We got a few Canadians in here today. That's awesome. It's always cool to see people from all around the world, not just from our tiny, measly little country, you know. Which is the Netherlands, by the way. Not to bring politics into the thing, but we've got quite an interesting result in the Netherlands at the moment. It's kind of two parties that are kind of the same, got the same amount of votes, which is kind of insane. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know. But interesting. Well, anyway. Hey, good. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Good to see you. Oh, it's nice to... It's so cool. I always forget I got those emojis for the members, and they're rubbish emojis, really. They're really rubbish. And to be honest, I've been really lacking on members-only content. Like, I've been rubbish at it. I haven't done any, pretty much. Not even posts. And I'm sorry to those who are members, because I do really appreciate you being a member, you know, and everyone who is, because it does help me in the end. So I need to do more back for you guys, but yeah, I do appreciate that. And clear into the next week with the exactly, yeah, true. And then even after that, they're probably going to have issues again with the formation process and things like that, because it's just, I don't know. Politics is a mess, if you ask me. Politics is a mess. But yeah. Anyways, one last thing I'm going to do before I do end is, well, you guys have to hit the like button. I need 20 likes. Hit the like. Let's hit at least 20 likes. Is I just want to clean the algae off this glass. It's just bothering me. I don't know why, but it is. Oh, I don't know why algae grows so quick in this tank and not the other tanks. It really goes quick in this tanks. I don't know why. That's the thing, though. Okay, looking good. Looking good, looking fresh. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's looking a lot better, if you ask me. That is looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Hey Sarah, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Hello Chong Kim. Do you have any crabs? I don't have any crabs. Loaches at the moment, not really. I will be getting coolie loaches tomorrow, hopefully. Still counting in Vivarium in the next yeah. Yep. Agree. When I was in school, we still kind of had... Yeah, right. Yeah. Hello, Nicola. Fishes, yep. Fishes indeed. Fishkies indeed. Little fishkies. Right, what do we do now? What do? We got 18 people in and 22 likes. That's not bad. That is not bad, you know. That's not bad. If everyone would subscribe as well who's watching, that'd be amazing. Yeah, do we keep going or do we end or... I know I haven't done 2 hours, but I already said in the beginning I'm not going to do 2 hours. So yeah. I don't know. But yeah. Let's maybe talk about Vivarium for a little bit. I used to keep crabs as a pets back in the 80s. Kept escaping eating the fish. That's funny. But Vivarium, well, I don't know if you guys saw, I got my massive banner. If you haven't seen, I can quickly show you. By the way, I've placed an order for pick up. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. All right, that's cool. Let me check. All right, that's cool. Yeah, that's great. All right. Yep. That's fine. Then I know that because then that's easy for me. You know, I take all those, well, some plants and some the Danios, which are these guys up here. Do you want the, well, I don't know, because I got the gold ones and the normal ones, but I think those are the normal ones, which are those guys there, those. And I might even get some more in next week, because they are a cool fish. That's awesome. All right, that's great. So I'll definitely have that for you, of course. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Do I just keep fish? Well, my main thing here is fish. I do also have some other pets. I have some birds and some chickens and a dog and, you know. Hey, Craig, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing all right. But yeah, Vivarium. What else? Oh yeah, I got my banner, which I was gonna... Wait a minute, I was gonna show you that. My banner. Where was that? On my JT. On my JT. Right. Let's have a look. Posts. Here, this banner here. Look at that. Is that amazing or what? That is the banner that I got. Now that will be going in front of my table. I'll be hanging that up. It's just got like Keeping Fish. This is kind of my slogan: keeping fish, breeding fish, selling fish. I don't know. I've had that for years. I thought I'd put it on there because I needed just something. QR code takes me exactly to the YouTube. If you scan that, goes to YouTube. My website's there, jkeepingfish.com, and my social things. And it says subscribe. And it's very simple. I tried to keep it simple. That was kind of my goal, just to keep it simple. You know, not make it too difficult. Not to make it too difficult, you know. So yeah, I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. Let's check. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Right, let's just close that. So yeah, like BJD just did, you can also place an order on the website, and then for pickup, like at Vivarium. It's very simple. You just go to the website, select whatever you want, order those fish or plants or whatever it may be, and then they'll be there for you at Vivarium. Hopefully my true one show. Oh, nice. So cool guy, I know. And yes, here's another thing. My girlfriend Iris will also be there at Vivarium with me, along with my dad. We'll be all at the stand. So yeah, you guys can all come along and just say hi if you want. I'll try to be there. Like, the thing is, I'm going to be there all of the time, of course, but at some points during the day, I'm also going to be walking around because I need to, make a video. I'll probably live stream from there as well. And, you know, just probably talk with people. So I'll be mainly at my own place, stand, you know. But I'll also be walking around and doing that and chatting with people. So, you know. But then if I'm not there, probably my dad will be at the stand. So you always got somebody to talk to. If you decide to have a stand like that in the fair in Oosterhout, you can bring that. Yes, for sure. Like that's the cool thing about that banner is like, it wasn't even that expensive. It cost me like 39 euros or like 40 euros. And the thing is, I can use it at like events like that. If I go to an event, I've got a banner that I can use with the simple information. My name, my QR code for my YouTube, my website, and that's about it. You know, that's all I need. And the moments when I'm not using it, I was thinking I could literally hang it up somewhere here. Like, I don't know, I could even hang it on that bar here, or I don't know, I could probably find somewhere, or like up here, you know, or I don't know, we'll find somewhere, but I can like probably find a place where I can hang it up. Maybe in front of the windows even. That'd be pretty cool. Hello Derek, how you doing? Nice to see you. Got 22 people in now, 24 likes, not bad. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Yeah. All right, cool, cool, cool. Lovely. So, okay, that's looking good. The fish are getting more active now, so that's quite good. But yeah, well, we've now been, how long have we been live for? Nearly 80 minutes. Probably maybe make a, well, that's nearly 1.5 hours, isn't it? I think that'll be good. 40 votes on the poll, not bad. 70% subscribed. Still a 30% who's not subscribed. You should subscribe. 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 I don't know, how many subscribers have we gained? I'm not sure. 6 a.m., lovely. 6 a.m. Well, it's nearly 8 p.m. here. So how many hours difference is that? 6, that's 10 hours difference. That's insane, 10 hours. 10-hour difference. Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy. Yeah, kinda crazy. I'm just looking at those fish that you ordered. They are looking really nice, and they're kind of flaring to each other, which is quite cool. Because of course you got the gold ones, but you also got the normal ones. By the way, if you want a mix of them, like you want 5 and 5, I can do that as well. Just let me know. Like I can do that if you want. I really don't mind. Look at these. They're actually looking pretty good. Look at those. They're looking pretty nice, eh? Look, see them flaring there? Look. They're They're such an underrated fish, really, because they do have such cool behavior. Look, that would be a female here. I'll get males and females for you, of course, and that's a male back there. And then you can breed them. Look, here's another fat female. Look at this guy here, though. Look at this Pandagara. Humongous he is. Or she. Humongous. Insane. Hey, Nitch, how you doing? Nice to see you. But yeah, let me know. Are you guys coming to Vivarium? Yes or no? Put a yes or a no in the chat. If you're coming or not. Because I think there are quite a few people coming, which will be good. And if you don't know yet if you want to come or not, definitely come. It's always fun. It's always a great little day. Nice day out. There's a lot of stuff there. Like, honestly, it's, yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. Like, you don't only have to come for me, you go there to see everything, you know? Well, Craig won't be there, I know that, because, well, you're a little bit far away. Is it a large fish order tomorrow? Not mega large. I got quite a few. My biggest order, or I'm going to do a really big order next week. So next week, Friday. However, I'm also kind of just planning on, you know, the fish I already have, the stock I already have. I'm just planning on taking that. You know, I have certain fish here that I can just take. Like, look, I got these big Colombian tetras. Why wouldn't I just take these? I'm not kidding. Probably most of my tanks are going to be empty when I leave for Vivarium. I'm going to be taking most of the stuff with me. And then probably the weeks after that, I'll have to order like a lot of stuff. And I can also decide what kind of fish I really want, and you know, things like that. Yes, no, gold will not, well, that makes sense. Tammy, no. Age limit? No age limit. Anyone can come. Kids, grandparents, anyone. Can't this time? Well, that's unfortunate. Also taking a week off work afterwards to recover and keep that's a good idea, actually. Maybe I kind of need a week off after it, I think, because it's going to be quite intense. I can guarantee that, because I'm going to be there for 2 days, which is kind of insane. So yeah. Crazy. Anyway, I think I'm going to round off. I've nearly been live for 1.5 hours. Can I use only macro fertilizer in my tank? What was the result without micro fertilizer? Good question. You should be, well, it really depends. I mean, if you go in for that high type of maintenance style, then you're gonna have to look at macro and micronutrients. But if you're just going kind of basic and like, you know, I've never really taken that real scientific approach to keeping fish tanks like that. But yeah, definitely. Do you TikTok much, JT? Well, I do post on TikTok for the JT, which is, it's decent, you know, it gets like, the videos get about 1,000, 2,000 views, which is alright. Other than that, not that much really. Suppose you have, lectures, yeah, true. New subscribers, so maybe, well, thank you for subscribing. So maybe crazy question, do you breed? I do breed fish, yeah. I do breed fish. I have, for example, the fish that I got, well, there's not many because I was just selecting some out. I bred these fish down here I've bred, those fish are bred down there. I have bred my discus before, my angelfish I breed. So yeah, I do breed stuff, and that's also the point of this tank here, is getting this tank for breeding, well, not breeding fish, but like my breeding stock. I just added this Apistogramma male that I want to breed. Take a look at him. It very much depends on the needs of your plants. Yeah. Might do well, yeah. Probably come to YouTube now, only when I see decent people I stop. Right. Makes sense. So I guess I'm a decent person. Am I a decent person? Thank you, Craig. Thank you. But yeah, honestly, if I'm honest, I don't watch much YouTube anymore. Like, you know, I just don't. Why? Because I don't really have time. That's the main thing. Like I'm not even I don't even really watch many fish tubers, but I also just don't watch much YouTube in general. Just like anything else that would interest me. Because I just don't have the time for it. You know, I have uni, takes time. I have a girlfriend, takes time, which I absolutely enjoy though. I have my own channel, that takes time. I have these fish that take time. I just don't have any time to go watching just videos on YouTube, you know. So yeah, that's basically how it is. Light and here, yep. How's uni's going? All right. From my first, because I've had my first term now, so I'm starting the second term now. For my first term, I had 3 different subjects. I passed 2 of those. One I failed. The one I failed was maths, which is, well, you know. But it's all right. I can resit that, and I'll be resetting that soon. But other than that, we're good. And now the second term starting up now. Got accounting is one of the subjects. The other one is like statistics and chance calculations, which, it looks very difficult. Let's just say that. It looks very difficult. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Accounting should be kind of easy for me since I'm already doing that for my business now. Like I'm already accounting for myself, for my own business. So yeah, you know. What were the other courses about? So I had maths, which I failed. I had marketing management, which I passed. And the last one was organizational behavior. So I passed those. There's my link to my TikTok. Thank you very much, Gord. So, you know, they were alright. Marketing management was very interesting. I learned quite a few things there for my own business even. And you get to learn. That's the nice thing about this study is because it's business, I do learn things that I can apply directly in my own business, you know? There are certain things, which is good. Raining, ooh. It's been raining a lot here, to be honest with you, and it's quite cold. Getting into winter. But you guys are going into summer, so what are you complaining about? You guys are going into summer. Yeah. Alright, let me end this poll. End poll. 43 votes. And we got 65% yes, 35% no. Well, 35% doesn't want to subscribe. It's alright. It's alright. Anyway, I think I'm going to round off because I've been live for 1.5 hours. That's even nearly 2 hours, you know. Like I said, future live streams, I think, like I'll try to do them on Thursdays, like I would usually do with my fantastic Thursday live stream. But they're going to be a bit more random. They're going to be a bit more random. Like maybe one week I won't stream just because I'm busy or I've got other things to do. Other weeks I might stream more. I might stream on other days as well. It just really depends. I have a very flexible schedule with uni, but at the same time, I have a lot of free time, but I can't be spending all the free time on YouTube or whatever. Like, you know, I've also got other things to do. So yeah, we'll have to see. We're going to get snow. Ooh, that's interesting. Snow is guaranteed now. But if it snows, it spells trouble for traffic. True. But I would love to see snow this Christmas, honestly. It would be cool. It would be really cool. Especially for my girlfriend, actually, because she's never seen snow. Because in Paraguay, it doesn't snow. Which is insane. Like, I've seen snow, you know, quite a few times. She's never seen snow. So it would be really cool if it snowed here. And like if it was ice and I could ice skate on the back ice rink here. That'd be really cool. But anyway, I think we're going to, round off. So, I don't remember ever having a white Christmas. It's probably a long time ago, honestly. Like, it usually would then snow either before or... The main times I remember is after Christmas. Like, even in February. I think we had a year where it was really cold in, like, February and we had snow and everything. You do remember? Okay, right, cool, cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, we've hit 1.5 hours, 90 minutes now. So anyway, like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's all I got to say. There will be a new video out on Saturday. Question is about what? I think I might film my fish unboxing tomorrow and post that as a video. Because I don't really know what else. I'm kind of stuck with content on what I need to film. I'm a little bit stuck. But hopefully after Vivarium I'll have enough content that I have filmed, because I think I'm going to be doing multiple videos of Vivarium. One like general tour, then maybe looking at the tanks, because you have the small tanks that they escape there. You know, filming all of those. Then maybe filming, of course, a video of how I'm going to set up my stand and everything like that. Just in general, I'm just going to have, I think, about 3 or 4 videos from Vivarium, which will be good for like a whole month. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all. I'll see you guys at some point. I don't know. I might live stream the thing tomorrow. Who knows? We'll have to see. We'll have to see what we do. But anyway, have a great rest of your night, day, morning, evening, or wherever you are. And I'll see you guys next time if I can end this thing. Bye.